Good evening, guys. Am I audible to you? Okay, students. How's your preparation going on, students? Regarding CAT? Good? Great. Okay, guys, today we have a session on workshop on games and races, and we have a limited time of 1 hour. In 1 hour, we have to solve 3-4 blocks. So I will give you 8 to 10 minutes to solve the questions. After that, I will explain. Is it clear to you? Okay, 8 to 10 minutes is more than sufficient time. So just make it clear that when you are reading the block, then try to write all the information in a smaller place so that you can manage the data at the end. Okay, now let's start with the session workshop on games and races. And this is the slide 1 directions. And I've taken all these blocks from the original CAT bulletins, or some questions are from the ZAT auxiliary exams. Now guys, just go on the directions. This is from CAT 2008. After 1-2 minutes I will move the slide. After 1-2 minutes I will move the slide, students. Okay, should I move? Yeah. Now have you gone through the questions? There are two stages, stage 1 and stage 2. There is no tie. So what is the condition of stage 1? In stage 1 you can write only one team won all the 3 matches. Stage 1 data is only one team won all the 3 matches. Ankit, I'm not. Data is coming. Mohit, data is coming. One team won all the 3 matches. Okay, you can see this is the data given. Stage 1, one team won all the 3 matches, 2 team lost all the 3 matches. D lost to A but won against C and F. Okay, you can see Amrita. Okay, now this is the data given, stage 1 and stage 2. Just read it. Now try to solve this question by the help of table. Now guys, have you written the information stage 1, stage 2? Should I show you the question? One team won all the 3 matches, 2 teams lost all the matches. D lost to A but won against C and F. E lost to B but won against C and F. B lost at least one match. F did not play against the top team of stage 1. This is the data of stage 1 and then stage 2. Now should I show you the question, students? Tell me fast. Okay, now these are the question. Teams with the most win in the events are. So write down your answer 1 and 2. What should the answer for question 1? The team with the most wins in the events are. Rishi 1. Scroll back. Bhavishya, you want to see the information. This is the information. Stage 1. One team won all the 3 matches. 2 team lost all the 3 matches. D lost to A but won against C and F. Now these are the questions. The team with the most wins in the event is, and you are saying Rishi answer is 1, Tarun 1. Just make the table, students. If you want to solve this question, just try to make the table. Ravi Kiran answer is 4, E. Okay. Surendran Kumar answer A. The 2 teams that defeated the leader of stage 1 are. For question 2 answer is student. First of all make table and then see the questions. Just make the table by going through the directions, stage 1, stage 2. Should I solve or you will take time? Please tell me, should I solve it or you will take time? Okay, now you have 5 minutes, just make the table, complete the table, try to put it in the, yeah, Piyush, try, let's try, you should try. Okay, I should solve. Now students, you can see one team won all the 3 matches in stage 1. One team won all the 3 matches. So 2 teams lost all the matches. There are 2 teams who have lost all the matches in stage 1. Now D lost to A, but won against C and F. I will written here D lost to A. I will write L for loss. D lost to A. If D is lost to A, then A will win against D. Straightway write W for the win. Then, but won against C and F. D is win against C, W. That means C will lose against D, and D win against F. D is winning against F, and F has lost against D. Clear? The one team which is losing, D lost to A, so I have written L against here, and A win against the D, so I have written W. Now same, E lost to B. E lost to B, I have written here E lost to B, and B has win against the E, so here I have written W. W for win and for lose. E lost to B but won against C and F. E won against C, W, and C has lost against E, and E has against win, E won against F. For here it is W, and F has lost to E, I have written here. B lost at least one match. Here B is given B lost at least one match. Okay. Now here it is given F did not play against the top team of the stage 1. So which can be the top team? Here it is given, here student, it is given one team won all the 3 matches. Who can be that team? A can be that team because B has to lose one match at least, and rest every team has won and lose. So A will win all the 3 matches and B has to lose one match. Now there are 2 teams who have lost all the 3 matches. So that means which can be those 2 teams? It can be C and it can be F, because other 2 teams have won, D and E have won at least one match. They have won the 2 matches. Now C and F cannot play because both have to lose 3 matches. That means, and F cannot play against the top team. So that means F will play against B, and then F has to lose. F will lose against B, and B will win against F. Again, B has to lose one match, so only B will lose against A, and A will win against B. And there is one team, C is left. C has to play with A, C will lose against A, and A has to win against C. Now in the first stage, you can see students, 3 matches have been played. Is it clear to everyone? Students, is it clear? You have to arrange the data in a tabular form so that it's easy to understand at the end. Now stage 2, I will come to the stage 2. The leader of the stage 1 lost the next 2 matches. Now most of the students, what they will do, they will make the next table for the stage 2, but I will write here in stage 2 I will put right for the winning and cross for the lose. Who is the leader of stage 1, students? A will lose, that means A will lose against E, so E will win against A, and A has to lose against F, so F will again win against A. Then again, of the 2 teams at the bottom of the stage 1, what are the 2 teams? 2 teams are C and F. These are the 2 teams which is bottom after the stage 1. One team won both the matches. So already F has won one match, so that means F has to win other match also. One team won both matches while the other lost both matches. So F will win both the matches. So F has to played against C, F will win with C, and C has to lose with F. Okay. Now C is the other team which will lose both the matches. Now C has to play with B. C will lose against B, and B has to win against C. I have put right against C and then lose against B. There is one more team lost both the matches in stage 2. One team lost both matches in stage 2. So what can be the other team? B cannot be that team. C is already one team. F cannot be that team. Only left is D. D can be the other team who lost both the matches. Yes. So D will lose against B. I will cross here. So B will win against D. D has to lose against E. So E will win against D. Now you can see the table has been completed. First round 3 matches. For second round every team has played 2 matches. Total team has played 5 matches. And now you can do all the 4 questions which are based on these tables. So students, you have to arrange the data in a least possible space so that when you want to analyze, then it's easy for you. And table is the best form. Okay. Now you can see the questions. First question was, the team with the most win in the events are most win. Now you can see most win. B has won 4 matches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and E has won 4 matches, 2 right, 2 W. So that means answer should be B and E. Answer should be B and E. It should be 5th option. It should be 5th option. The 2 teams that defeated the leader of the stage 1. Leader of stage 1. Which are the 2 teams? E and F. Because E and F defeated. So the answer should be 2nd option. E and F. Clear? Now, third question. Only teams that won both matches in stage 2 are stage 2. Stage 2, there are 2 ticks. B, 2 ticks are there, and E, 2 ticks are there, and F, 2 ticks are there. So B, E, and F should be the answer. So B, E, and F, it should be 4th option. Clear? The team that won exactly 2 matches in the events are teams not visible, teams that won exactly 2 matches. So exactly 2 matches, win is these D and F. So D and F are the 2 teams. So answer should be 5th option. Clear, students? Now go to next block. I think that the slides are there, questions are there. Yeah, good. Now just read it, students. This is from the XLRI exam, old XLRI, now which is known as JAT exam. In one of the ancient Greek Olympics, it had been decided to hold 5 different races. Just read it, students. Parijat, I have shown second stage by indicating right and wrong. Because for the first stage there are 3 matches. I have written W, W or L, and for second stage, Parijat, I have done with tick and wrong. With different symbols, yes. Ravikaran. Okay, students, should I move further? Five participants race. Okay, now next slide is again try to manage the data in a Sudoku form, in a table form, and you have to arrange the data in a short space so that you can correlate the data. Don't write the data in a random manner, because if you write the data in a random manner, then it's not possible for you to arrange the data at the end. Yeah, that's a Sudoku form. Table, make a table, and then you have to see how you can make the table, which item you have to write on which axis, horizontally or vertical. Previous slide, Chatterjee sir, previous slide. You can see it on the again YouTube. Now just read it, because time is very less. I have only 1 hour and it is already 7:23. So please read this question and then now read the data, make the table, and then I will show you the questions. Previous slide, if you want to see, okay. One of the ancient Greek Olympics hold 5 different races. Race 1, race 2, race 3. Exactly 5 participants. Yeah, Rajat, I think it will be posted on YouTube. Okay, now main data is from main game is from here in the first race, because till here only story is there. Everyone has to come at least one place. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The first race. Now if you make the table and fix all the things, then 3-4 questions you can do it easily. Yeah, Vishal, table preparation, it requires exposure again. First of all, you have to read and then you have to see what should I write, race at what vertical or horizontal, because you have to read, you have to write the data also, and then positioning. Piyush, question incomplete? No, question is complete. Because it's very difficult for the games block to be explained on e-lectures, because a lot of information. Yeah, Vibhuti, font size should be small. I will talk to the admin people. So, how many of you have made the table? Anybody? Or all of you are trying? Okay, 50%. Yeah, okay, try. Just take 5 minutes. After that, I will tell you how you can manage the data. Piyush, I will make the students who have made the table, then all the questions will be done. No, Mudit, it's not tough to manage such data. Main thing is you should know how to write, how to make a table. Aishan, you have done? Okay, good. Okay, Shan, very good. Aditya, you want 2 minutes? Okay. After 2 minutes, I will make the table. Yes, Ankit, good. Okay, now students, just see. Who finished second in race 3? Tell me the answer. Who finished second in race 3? Ritesh D. Question is, where is the question, sir? No data is visible. Okay, I will make the table. Now students, just see, I will make the table. I have written the main data over here. In the first race, B finished before C. I have plotted race 1, race 2, race 3, race 4, race 5, and here are 5 participants A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Now in the first race, I will write it against B finished before C. I will write B is greater than C. That means B, I will put the greater sign. B finished before C, B is greater than C. Who in turn finished after A? That means C is also greater than C. E did not win the second race. So race 2 is not first here. Okay? E did not win the second race and C did not win the fourth race. So what is race 4? Race 4. C did not win the fourth race. So C is not first here. A finished in a better position in the fourth race than in the second race. So A finished in the better position in the fourth race. So I will write here in my code language A4 is greater than A2. The position of A4 is greater than A2. Clear? A finished in a better position in the fourth race than in the second race. So you have to make your own code language, students. Sometimes what student used to do, they will keep it in mind. At the end, they will forget it. So D finished last in the fourth race. In fourth race, D is last. So D is 5 here. Okay. D last in the fourth race. And A finished ahead of B. That means A is ahead of B. So I am writing the data against the same race. Race 4, race 4, race 2 is race 2, race 1 is race 1. So that I can manage that at the end. So D finished last in the fourth race and A finished ahead of B. But B finished before A and C in the third race. Okay, in third race. B finished before B is greater than A oblique C. A and C in the third race. E finished 2 places behind C in the first race. Now this is the starting point. E finished 2 places behind C in the first race. Now, Mudit, if you write the data separately, then it will be problem to manage the data at the end. So I am writing the data at the table so that I can manage the data at the end. Just see it. E finished 2 places behind C. So A is ahead of C, B is ahead of C. And E finished 2 places behind C in the first race. That means E can only come here 5 and C has to be at the third place. Because A and B both are greater than C. So that means A and B will be at the first and the second place. Is it clear? Because E finished 2 places behind C in the first race. That means D should be 4. Because A and B is greater than C and C is 3. So D has to be 4. C finishes behind A in the second race. In the second race, C finished behind A. So A is greater than C. And was behind B as well. Okay, B is also greater than C. Okay, B did not win the first race. Now it is clear B did not win the first race, so A is the winner. So we have completed with the race 1. Vishal winner C 4 and third in the because C cannot be 4. C has to be third. E finishes 2 places behind C in the first race. A and B is greater than C. Okay, Vishal. B did not win the first race and finish after D in the B did not win the first race and finishes after D in the second race. That means D is greater than B. D finishes in better position in the second race than in the first race. So D2 is greater than D1. Okay. A was not second in the second race. Here it is given A was not second in the second race and finishes before B. So A is also greater than B. Now this is the data, students, which is given, and after that you have to manage. Now we have done with the race 1. Now in the race 2, more information is given. Here you can see, students, A is greater than B and A is greater than C also. And here it is given A is not second in the second race. So that means A has to be third in the second race because A is greater than B and A is greater than C. So A has to be 3. A cannot be 4. Okay. So now B is also A is greater than B. B is greater than C. Now that means B has to be at the fourth place because B is greater than C. B cannot be 1, 2 because A is greater than B. Yeah, clear? Now C has to be 5. E cannot be 1. E cannot be 1. So that means what is the first place? Here D has to be 1 and E has to be second. So this is the combination of the information which is given in the race 2. According to this combination we can put the values. Vishal, why not E in the first? Because it is given, just go through the direction Vishal. It is given that in race 2 E cannot be 1. So that's why D has to be 1 and E has to be 2. Now you can go to race 4. In race 4, A fourth position is greater than the position second. So in second race A is third. So that means in fourth race A will be at the second position because A has already come 1 in the race first. So he has to come at the second place. Clear? And A is greater than B. Now what can be the position of B here, students? A has greater than B. B has already 2, 4. B cannot be 1 here. B cannot be 5 here because 5 is already here in the D. So we have left with 3. B has to come at the third position. B cannot be 1. B cannot be at the first position because A is greater than B. A's rank is okay. Now third, here it cannot be 1. So that means 1 will be here and here I've left with only 4. Same Sudoku type. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Now in this column it is given B is greater than A and C. Now only B is left with 1 and 5. 5 cannot be here. So 1 has to be here and 5 has to be here. And now fill the Sudoku type. Now here in A's column, A row, we are left with 5 and 4. 5 cannot be here because already 5 has come here. So 5 has to become here. 4 has to become here. Okay, students. Now come to this. 5, 1, 3, 5, 4. Here I have left with 1 and 2. 1 has already come here. So 2 you write here, 1 you write here. 4, 1, 5. 4, 5, 1. And 5, 1, 2. Here I have left with 3 and 2. So 2 cannot be here. Here it is 3. It is 2. And now 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 5, 2, 4, 1, 3. And now you can see everyone has come at the each and every position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Ajay, it's a, you can say chain reaction or you can say it's a Sudoku. Some students did it by only 1 and 2 column. They even won't see the directions. They will fill the numbers because it's very easy way to solve the questions. Otherwise, if you will write the data in a random manner, then believe me, it can take a lot of time and sometimes it's not possible to make the question at time pressure. So try to write all the data under the race, like race 1, race 2, race 3, race 4. If I write the data in a random manner, then it's very tough to correlate the data. Yeah, Mudit, again, for these type of questions, exposure should be required. If you already done these type of blocks 8 to 10, then you should know how to solve. Yeah, ideal time, Aditya, if you want to solve 3 to 4 questions block, then 8 to 10 minutes is the ideal time. Clear? Now, just do another block. This is again from ZAT exam. Small block again, just try to make the grid tabular form. Just go through, students. 8 to 10 minutes are again there. And all these questions, later on try to do it with your own style. I have already told you there can be a number of ways of solving, but if you will practice this, then believe me, it can be a useful thing for you. Rajat, questions, when you will make that table, then questions are very easy. 3-4 questions are there, just why to spend time. You have made the table, just do that, because now already 7:40 has been there, so we have left with 20 minutes. So please read it and Again you have to very see carefully who is the, what is the name and what is the name of the horse and what is the name of the owner. Just again try to make the grade. First answer, Ankit, try to make the grade. See who is the owner, who is running the horse, in which game, because 3-4 questions can be there. So try to make the grade for this. Fourth is the answer, Ritesh. Are you sure, Ritesh? Answer should be fourth. Just make the grid and see who is running, who is the owner of which horse. Because 3-4 questions. Okay, Ashna, green or brown? Ritesh, your table is. Just check your table. Abhimanyu, there is no fixed formula for that. 3 players playing guard, total face value. On that there can be n number of questions, and it depends on the directions which is given. Because again you can see in CAT 99 and in 90s there are 2-3 questions, 2-3 blocks are there in CAT. Even in ZAT, XLRI, it used to be 8 to 10 year. There was a mega block of 10 questions on this face value. There is no fixed formula. Answer is green. Where's Abhimanyu? Old bulletins, old papers. Most of the students are giving answer green. Should I make the black? Then black is the answer. Most of the students giving answer black. Now Suman's answer is right. It is brown. It should be brown. Okay, I will make the table. Now data is given. Annual Spurs and Bridal Championship was very closely fought out this year by the 4 owners. In this event, each owner enters one. I have written race 1, race 2, race 3. There are 4 races. In the final race, it is important thing, students. In the final race, each owner rides his own horse. This year, the first race proved to be most exciting. Race 1. Mr. Green won by short head from R. White. Name of one person is Green. Won by a short head from R. White. Other person is R. White. Lily's Pop. That means the horse of the R. White is Lily Pop. So I'll write Lily Pop here at the race 4. Because Mr. Green won by short head from R. White. Lily Pop ridden by Mr. Black. There is third person which is known as Black. I've written here. And he is riding the Lily Pop. Again just go to this line. This year first year exciting. Mr. Green won by short head from R. White. Lily Pop. Who is the owner of Lily Pop? R. White. That means R. White will run Lily Pop in the 4th race. But it is ridden by Mr. Black in the first race. Is it clear? Then the second race was again won by Mr. Green. Second is again won by Mr. Green. This time on Donut Boy. I am writing code word DB. Mr. Green is riding DB in the second race. In the third race, however, Mr. Brown, there is 1/4 person, Mr. Brown, riding Fish Cake. Third race, race 3, Mr. Brown is riding Fish Cake. Finished 2 lengths ahead of Mr. Black, riding Apple Pie. Mr. Black is riding Apple Pie. This is the information given in the question. Now, according to this, now we will make a table. Now you can see, students, in race 2, you can see Mr. Green is riding on DB. So DB can't be here. DB can't be here. So DB, if I am writing the column on black, so DB should be here because I can't write DB over here. If I write DB here, so in race 2 DB cannot be run by 2 person. Okay, so I will write DB here and one thing is left, that is FC. So it is completed. Lily, FC, AP and this. Now the question is, who is the owner of Mr. Now in this column, 2 horses are there, Lily and DB. So FC cannot be here because FC is already here in this column. So that means only we are left with FC and Apple Pie. So FC should be here. and apple pie should be here, because in each race everybody will run with a different horse. So only 4 horses are there. So that means now the question is over. Apple pie is of Mr. Brown. But again we have to fill the block. So here it is DBFC. Lily is here. Lily cannot be here, because I can't write Lily over here. Lily should be here, and here is left with AP. So this is again completed. Now just see, I have left with AP, FC, Lily, and another is DB. I have written DB over here. So I have left with FC, AP, DB cannot be here. Clear? So here it should be Lily, and I have left with FC, AP, Lily, and DB. Now I have left with Lily, DB, AP, and last is FC. And here only it is given, I have left with AP. So this is the total completion of the table. That who is running. Why didn't you took DB in Brown fourth race Brown AP? So DB is already here. Ishan, just revise just go through the video again, and then you will see how I filled the table. Because these two things are given here. When you have filled the table, these two things are here. FC cannot be here. FC cannot be here. So FC has to be here and AP has to be here. So this is the, yeah, Pankaj, it's like a Sudoku. But again, for that, lot of exposure should be there, lot of practice. How you have to make a table, which thing you write on the column side, which thing you write on the row side, what should be written. Because in the book you can see there are multiple tables which are there. But again, if you do practice, then you should know you can write all the things in one table. Because in last year CAT you can see AR was a difficult one. In last year AR was difficult one. So for that 3-4 variables are there, 5 variables are there, and if you make multiple tables, then it is not possible to solve the question under time pressure. And again this year you can see windows will be there for 60 minutes. And if you will not do the scanning good, if you will waste suppose 8 to 10 minutes on one question, and after spending 8 to 10 minutes you are not able to solve, then okay, totally 1 hour will be gone. So you have to be very careful, students, which question you have to do, how many choices are there, none of these, data inadequate. Because it's very difficult on e-lecture to explain all these questions. If okay, Blackboard is there, then I can tell you why this is happening. Yeah, Vibhuti, you can get it from Z bulletins, old XLRI. If you can find the paper, old XLRI, Xavier Labor Relation Institutes. Initially it used to be XLRI. In XLRI exam, mega blocks are there on AR, very tough level of AR, good level. So old CAT bulletins. Okay, students, thank you for the session. Okay.